Alrighty, how is everyone today? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. This channel has an educational mission, and that is to turn you on to a lot of things that you've never heard of before, things that are off the beaten path and repressed by the powers that be, but things that have the potential to lighten you up by uh, helping you with your spiritual, mental, and physical health. And this segment is called The Q-Tip of the Spear, where we look at the coverage of the info war, coverage of the cutting edge of the info war. And I just have a lot of pet peeves. Um, I think the movement is going swimmingly. We have won. Um, Full control and all that. Reenactment of events or what we were watching, not for our consumption. Um, and I advise not to consume them because they probably just make you mad. Um, the the events are getting increasingly absurd. Excuse me. Um, Increasingly absurd and hard to stomach because of their general stupidity, which is a necessity because there's a lot of catatonic people out there that need to be shocked awake. But those people don't include you. But you need to be shocked awake as well. So do I. We all do. Um, but in particular, the patriots and the cutting edge of the truther movement needs to be shocked awake because they're believing in something that there is no evidence for. And they have a glaring blind spot within their movement that is about to metastasize if they actually win, which they, like I just said, I'm convinced that they have won. Um, and they're going to expose this huge blind spot to everybody and pass it along. And that blind spot is Christianity. There isn't any evidence for it, and there's a ton of evidence against it. Christianity was a psychological operation done by the Romans against the Jews. The Roman Caesars of the Flavian dynasty in the late first century used it to subdue the Jews. It was kind of like the Manhattan Project and the atomic bomb on the Jews. Um, they made up a story of a Jewish Messiah who was a prince of peace as opposed to a military leader, and they sold it to the people. And then, it was a project that lasted for decades and involved the highest intellectuals of Rome at the time and was tightly calculated. They put a ton of resources into it, at least initially, and they played the long game with it, and that's why it's still effective even today. But if you read carefully, what you will read is that it looks exactly like a psyop, and it's full of poison pills. There are a ton of codes that are hidden within the New Testament that give away its origins, especially when you have the work of Josephus, the Roman Jewish historian, who wrote 7 volumes of War of the Jews. When you compare that with the Gospels, you'll see some of the codes spring up, especially the military campaign of Titus, General Titus of the Romans, and a comparison with the ministry of Jesus. Also, the life of Jesus compared with the life of Josephus. Um, the prophecies of Jesus come true in the pages of War of the Jews, especially that of the second coming of the Son of Man with the destruction of Jerusalem, which was wrought by General Titus. So, General Titus, who eventually becomes Emperor Titus, was the second coming of Jesus. It's right there in black and white. Um, and then a ton of other codes and satires and parodies and mockeries for the Jews and now for you as a believer. Um, the real problem is that the general level of deference within the movement of Christianity that you can't question it. You have to just shake your head and be okay with it. I was watching a podcast just now, listening to a podcast just now, and there was a super chat, and it was from First John, and it basically is that you have to have faith, and if you don't have faith, that means that you're the Antichrist. Um, what kind of crap is that? What that is that's what you call a poison pill. The Romans put that in there, you know, to catch the dumb shits who would cite that. No, that's, and unfortunately, the host of the show just said, Amen, brother, or Amen, sister, or whatever it was, which is the common deferential virtue signal that the Patriots use when they, you know, don't really know enough about Christianity to be able to reject it, but they want to be nice. What it is virtue signaling. And it's, what the proper response is, that's bullshit, is what that is. That's telling you that if you don't believe this on faith, then that means that you're the Antichrist. What kind of crap is that? Anybody who even thinks about citing that has got to get their head examined. That's what this is. This is a mental illness, is what it is, because you have one group of these people who are so um, high on this belief system that they, this is a truther movement. Truth is the highest value, and faith doesn't have anything to do with that. Faith is what you have when you don't have truth and when you don't have evidence. Then you rely upon faith. But when there is evidence, then you should employ the evidence. And in this case, there is a ton of evidence against the existence of Jesus. And so I'm sorry, but I'm not the Antichrist. Um, I am just following the truth where it leads me. And, I think that you're a total asshole for even bringing that up in a show and paying money for, the right to broadcast, to have somebody read that bullshit about, oh, if you don't have faith, then you're the Antichrist. Fuck you, dude. That's bullshit. I never curse in these things, uh, not for any particular reason, but that kind of stuff just really pisses me off because it's such BS, and this movement is such BS that that they permit that. That what that needs the approach that needs to be countered with is that's a bullshit kind of rant. you know uh that's everything that's against the truther movement. Let's just forget about the truth and we'll just rely upon faith. Why don't we just go back to Santa Claus? That's, you believe in Santa Claus on faith too. Why don't you still believe in him, or do you still believe in him? um so you know this movement is going absolutely nowhere until there's been a reckoning on the Jesus Christ issue. It's an issue. There isn't any evidence. Somebody give me some evidence. I've been asking for it. There isn't any. All of it is Roman. It's either the scriptures, the New Testament and the Apocrypha, and so on, all the scriptural books, none of which are really any evidence anyway, because they were all written generations after the events. Um, and then stuff written by the Romans, which is part of the psyop. So there's nothing there. So why would a truther even think about believing in some crap like that? Um, okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, or dislike, whatever. If you want to dislike somebody who is questioning one of your beliefs that you won't question yourself, then go right ahead. But share this out with your favorite patriot Christian who's not paying enough attention. And come back tomorrow for another episode of the Q-Tip of the Spear. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.